Good morning, my friends. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I am on purpose sitting in this chair in our living room, and it is a chair that 5 years ago, almost, when we went through the flood, one of these people that had mercy on us gave us this chair, and I have kept it. There's a few furnitures that when they brought into our home, the rest we just passed it on. But this one I have kept because when I sit in it, I am reminded of God's faithfulness to us, and I'm reminded of people's love for us during those days. And this morning, as I was thinking about that, I had a video from a friend, Lena, who sent me a beautiful rainbow this morning in Florida. And it went from one side to the other, and you could see the beginning and the end. And it is God's covenant. It is like in our day, He sends us little things here and there where we take the time to see of His faithfulness to us. Like when the sun is rising or the moon comes up at night, His faithfulness, His covenant, and His promises to us stand strong today. And these are reminders, and I love this chair. I love the reminders of God's faithfulness. And when I was in Luke chapter 10 this morning, it's the story of the Samaritan man and the wounded man. We don't know the wounded man as much, but we know what others did with him. And this is a story where in chapter 10 of Luke, verse 25, a certain lawyer stood up and was wanting to tempt him, tempting Jesus and saying, "Master, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?" And Jesus turns to him and says, "What is written in the law? How do you read it?" And he answered and said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself." This man knew what was written in the law. And Jesus said to him, "You have answered right. This do, and you shall live." And then this man wanted to justify himself, and he said, "Well, who is my neighbor?" And Jesus told this story of the Samaritan and how he reacted to the wounded man that was thrown for half dead. Because it says a man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho, fell among thieves, and was left for half dead. There came a certain priest that way. There came a certain Levite that way, and both of them looked on him, saw him, but went the other way. They didn't even go by him to find out how he was doing. They went the other way. But a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion on him, went to him, bound him up his wounds, pouring oil and wine, set him on his own beast, and brought him to an inn and took care of him. And he still, because he had to leave, he departed, but he took 2 pence, gave it to the host of the inn, and said, "Take care of him. Whatsoever you spend more, when I come again, I will repay you." Not only did he do what he was supposed to do, but we went far above it. He said, "I'm going to leave now, but you take care of him. Here's some money. And if anything more you do, when I come back, I will take care of that." And then he says, Jesus said, "Now which of these three was a neighbor to him that fell among thieves?" And the lawyer said, "The one that showed on him mercy." Then said Jesus unto him, "Go and do you likewise." I believe the Lord is saying to us today, go and do likewise. When Daddy used to tell this story, he would say, the thieves, when they would come, they're the ones that say, "What is yours is mine." They want to take what's yours. They want to steal it. They want to kill. They want to destroy. But then the second ones were the priests and the Levites, and they're the ones that would say, "What's mine is mine. I don't want to share it with you. I have nothing to do with you. This is what I've been given, and this is my blessing." And they just want to keep things to themselves. But the third one acted just like Jesus did. Everything he had, he wanted to give for us. And this Samaritan said, "What's mine is yours. I'm going to give what I have for you. And Jesus did the same for us. He came, he left heaven for us. He came, he gave his life. What more could he give? A song says, what more could he give? And he gave his life for us. And he says, what's mine is yours now. And then Jesus said, go do you likewise. Show mercy. And I was reminded of an old song we used to sing at church. And I just love to sing. And sometimes words come to me just to sing them. So I am reminded. And it says, let us show each other mercy and be lavish with our love. Let's be patient with the struggles as we try to rise above. Let us guard each person's hopes and dreams as if they were our own, while we're on our separate journeys to the Father's throne. And so the Lord said, let's show mercy. Not that we go out looking for where we need to show mercy, but when God brings people into our lives, when God brings situations into our lives where we know we can help them in somehow, some way, let's do like this Samaritan, because Jesus said to the lawyer, and he's telling us, go and do you likewise. So today there are people that are hurting. Today there are people that are going to come our way. And let's take time with them and say, what I have, I can help you with. What's mine is yours. And help them reach out in mercy. Let the Lord show us what that means, because he showed us such mercy. His mercies are new today. So let's go and help others today, just like Jesus said. Go and do you likewise. Be blessed today.